I do. Welcome back to Last Bandits, ramblings around the galaxy, and verbal ramblings as well. Um, Picking up from where I was on Sunday, the video released on Sunday. Literally picking up in the same place. I can't remember where I got to. So I'm just checking through my list of planets here and see where we need to be. I think it was it this 2000 light second one, wasn't it? Yes. But I just checked the star map here, or the system map rather, and I haven't been there, and I haven't been there, so where is that one? So I have been there, just didn't get out. How crap is that? Right, okay, off we go again. I hope you're all doing well on this Monday. My back is improving, and so I'm in a lot better mood than I was yesterday. Although I am just going to check that I am in fact streaming. Yes, I am that bad. And I am. I've only got the one monitor at the moment, so I can't check. Something appears to be not quite right. Just bear with me. That would be because... There we go. I might just stop this and start again. No, we have a picture. Excellent. Honestly. We put the night vision on because this distress beacon is going to be on the dark side of the planet. So yes, to recap. Welcome to Last Bandits rambling around the galaxy, and also verbal ramblings, because I tend to lose my train of thought very quickly these days, especially after suffering quite a severe concussion. And yeah, I'm not looking for sympathy, by the way, it's just the fact of life. It happened. I am a bit shit when it comes to actually doing the technical side of things for the YouTube. And obviously remembering to get out of my spaceship once I've actually landed it. to claim the first football on the planet. Oh, Jeebus. Anyway, thank you for coming along and listening to my inane ramblings. And tagging along onto the journey. Now I think the last time, let's turn that off, I don't need that one. And landing gear down today. Yep, that thought's gone. I know I started with the last time, but I can't remember what it was. Completely gone. Yeah. If it's important, it'll come back to me. It's going to just be a debris field, isn't it? Yes. Ah, I remember, because last time I wanted to test the whole why do we scan the ship's core. Because I don't think I am getting anything in the way of compensation credit-wise for it. But I've not actually stopped and checked. So I've not checked the totals prior to getting out and scanning it. And that's what I was wanting to do this time. This, I believe... Yes, because I remember picking up the material from here. I obviously just didn't get out, which I will rectify this time. You're not going home. I'm in a bad mood. I shouldn't have been coming back here. Right, so on to the next gas giant. Now normally I don't tend to map the gas giants, but I think in this case I will do. Let's go that one. As I do intend to come back and do some mining, because I hopefully at the end of this trip, because I am not just going to Beagle Point, I'm blowing myself up to get back. I'm going to be going there, exploring all the way out, and then exploring all the way back again. I'm hoping the exploration data I'll get from that will buy me a fleet carrier. Some of you may think that's a little optimistic. Possibly is. But since I got 1.4 billion for just going to Colonia, then to Sag A, Star, and then back to the bubble, I'm thinking if all the way out to Beagle Point, taking a right hand turn for a bit, and then all the way back to the bubble, I reckon that must be good for the cost of a fleet carrier and then the operating cost for 12 months. And so if I find a good good ring system to do some mining with, I'm going to tag it and come back. Or I might just literally just jump in a random direction and do some exploring. I don't know. I am quite random like that. I am a bit... Ooh, shiny. I don't often have a specific goal in mind when I play this game. I literally just go with the flow, see where the ongoing narrative takes me. Sometimes I do CGs, sometimes I just fly around, look to see what's in the station and see what's interesting in terms of jobs to do. I do see myself as a bit of a space riffraff. I guess we all do. A slightly shady, lovable rogue. So one of the reasons why I put this trip off to Beagle Point off for so long was it was going to be a definite long-term goal. I always found more interesting short-term things to do in the bubble, and it was the catalyst for this, as I've said before, was the fact that Odyssey needed work, and it was just ample opportunity for me to do my trip and give FDev the time to do the work required to fix the game. I thought it dovetailed quite nicely. I'm afraid I was a bit late today starting. I do try and start at 5 o'clock, but sometimes life just has a habit of getting in the way of these things. Not that I expect anybody to be hanging around waiting for me to start a stream. My apologies for that. The medication I'm on at the moment makes me quite sleepy, so you may hear a lot of yawning. It's purposefully sleep inducing, as I couldn't sleep. The pain I was under, I was just stalking around the house at 2 AM playing a bit of Red Dead or Elite, so I wasn't just thumping around waking up the entire rest of the house. Oh dear. Okay, let's go there. Let's see what that does. do the corners. Where is he doing? I think that should be close. Close is the word. Yeah. Let's see if I can drop one in there. Let's see if I can target a ring and I can swap to the rear view. Oh yeah, that's plenty of that. That should get it. Come on, that should be 2%. Oh, are you kidding? Okay. There then. There. 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 There, we got it. We've got both rings? No, we haven't got both rings. Come on, give me the inner ring. Come on. There we are. That should do it. Right. Where to next then? There. Low temp, tritium, void opal. Ah, that's a ring worth visiting. Okay, we're out this way. I know most people have a specific core mining vessel or a surface mining, laser mining vessel. I've just got a Type 9 and it does both. I don't do the subsurface stuff, that just seems like more hassle than it's worth.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. Nothing there. So I just need the light side of the planet. Should be here. Well, as I said before, I'm not all that interested in hitting a geological site, but I don't know. What I might do is just drop out in the SRV, but it's just another step I don't really need to do, just to see if there's an event close by. Yes, reason for the technical difficulties earlier was I've actually set up OBS for several games now that I'm tinkering with in the background, whether to see if I can be bothered either releasing videos or streaming them. And I'd left it on a different game, so I don't know whether you could hear me. You certainly couldn't see what I was up to. But yes, I am just rubbish. Shouldn't be. I do actually work in IT. You'd think I'd be half decent at this stuff. really don't care about geological stuff. That's what I wanted. Next. Well, randomly looking at videos on YouTube today, I noticed that the Portuguese is also on his way to Beagle Point. Yeah, it looks like he's recreating his original journey to Beagle Point. Well, this is my first time out, and he's doing it a little bit different to me. Well, for one thing, he edits his videos and I don't. You literally get to see it as I do it. But also he doesn't seem to be doing the exploring aspect either. He's just literally looking it all the way out there and then coming back again. Yeah, wish him good luck. I too have not got heat sinks. You mentioned it never really occurred to me to get some. I don't normally use heat sinks at all. Not when I'm exploring. So I've never. I have jumped into a system and landed right between two stars and started cooking, but yeah, you can get out of there pretty quickly and all's well. I've never been destroyed while just checking to see what that hotspot was. I've never been destroyed while exploring. Normally it's if I get blown up it's because I've had a go at fighting. I remember the first time I got my clipper. Oh, that's too fast. Got my Imperial clipper, and I did, I guess, what everybody does when you get your Imperial clipper. You just take it to the first Ozres and got my ass handed to me. But luckily, I never fly without a rebuy, so I was alright. But you know, people say, oh, he's got massive shields and what have you. So I just thought, oh, we'll just go for it. Nah. No, that was major mistake. I had played around with the idea of using the Clipper as an exploring ship. I mean, if you're going to explore, explore in style. But the problem I found with it is it's really small fuel tanks. I was literally, even jumping around in the bubble, I was having to scoop at every single star I could just to keep it fueled. And the thought of coming out here in a ship with such small fuel tanks just made me cringe. So yeah, I wanted something more suited. So that idea died. I've not got the Imperial rank yet for the cutter, but when I succeed in that, I might see how that fares in the jumping stakes, and I might turn that into an explorer. I know most people turn it into a miner or a cargo ship, but I quite like the idea of just hoofing around in the black in relative luxury and comfort. I think you have to be a duke for that, don't you? I don't know what rank I am. Count and warrant officer in the Federation. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get there one day. I wasn't paying that much attention to that landing, that approach, and messed that up a little bit. 14 kilometres away, it's a fair way. But you know what, let's put the landing gear back away. Let's do this a little quicker. Landing gear, thank you. Oh, that's way too fast. That, boys and girls, is why you don't do that. Let's put it down and take the SRV out for a spin. What do you reckon? I reckon about 2 or 3 kilometres past it. Not that far. We're alright. We're alright. That's a nice picture. I think I'm just gonna snap that. Ooh, what did I put as my camera? There we go. Free camera. Was it that? Yes. You know what? I'm just going to get out. I like that as a picture. I'm going to have that as a picture for the thumbnail. Let's put myself there. Ooh, that's weird. As you can tell, I don't normally do the free camera, but that is a nice picture. How do I get rid of the UI? Q. Oh, I like that. That's going to be the thumbnail. There we are. That should give me first footfall as well. All I have to do now is go and find that debris. Because I'm normally I finish a stream and then I have to go, oh god, I forgot to do a thumbnail, so I have to log back in, grab a quick screenshot and upload it as a thumbnail for the video. So yeah, I'm on in front of the game for once. Ah, there he is. Yes, there. I was beginning to wonder where it was. Not a lot here. Just all that for just a couple of occupied escape pods. Oh, that certainly wasn't worth it, was it? Let's head back to the ship. Oh. I can't bother tracking down that outcrop. It's going to be a few hundred meters away and I can't be bothered with that. Whoa! That was close. It's a good job I wasn't going that fast. I'm just going to check before we set off that I do actually have the first footfall because I didn't see it register. Yes. Next. Not that one. That one. Yes, you know the difference between what I'm doing and it's a Portuguese? I'm sure that's his name. He's doing is he's restricted himself to the KGB foam stars where I don't filter my stars at all because I'm just interested in everything. Yes, it's a lot more hard work to keep tabs on your fuel, but as I said before, I consider the last S on the mass locked signal just below the fuel bar. I consider that point as empty, and at that point I check to see if there's a fuel star along my route. If not, I go hunting for the closest one and then transition back onto my original route. The only reason I'm doing it this way is I just don't want to miss what's out there. You've got no idea what's out there. What FDev is tucked away in some dusty corner of the galaxy, and I'm not entirely sure most of the juicy stuff is going to be in the 7 planets that everybody else is troping around at. So yeah, I just didn't want to limit myself. I'm here to enjoy the game in its entirety. As I also said when I first started out, was I intended to use economical routing and not just fastest mapping, but I soon knocked that idea on the head after 30 jumps, and I was basically one jump away from the bubble from where I set off. Once I changed it to fast, I was like, no, this is going to take way too long, and it's a long way. Let's just go normal speed, normal jump range, and see how we go.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Do we think that's going to be, what's that? That's definitely on the light side of the planet. We're having that one. What's that? Yeah, no, that one will do.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm fascinated on the whole aspects and DBX debate on which makes the best exploring ship. I have both, and I kitted out, or tried to kit out, the DBX for this trip, but I couldn't fit all the modules I wanted on it. To be honest, I couldn't really fit all the modules I wanted on this, but I got closer than the DBX did. If I wanted everything that I wanted to put on it, I would have had to gone for a large ship, and as I said before, I have an Anaconda that's just hanging around that I've flown once just to see what it looked like, and have zero use for. And I know people can get like stupid jump distances out of an Anaconda, but this is not how I do exploring. I had decent jump range to make sure you can get out to Beagle Point was necessary, but I didn't want such a huge jump range as to negate the actual exploring part of what I'm doing. But I've got skim errors. So I did consider using the Anaconda for this trip, but then I was worried about, landing on small rocky planets and not being able to find somewhere to actually land near distress signals and the like, even though they do have these days a landing feature for non-pads, just general landing, automated landing. I was a bit worried that, you know, he'd end up miles away. Oh, kill me. Hence my aspects. But yeah, I don't know. I might have been overthinking it a little bit. What do you guys think? Would it been okay with an aspects? Sorry, with an anaconda rather than aspects for small. Not that way. For small landings, small planet. This. I might just have to bite the bullet and just try it. Let me get back to the bubble. Set it up as an explorer and just roam around the bubble for a bit. See how I get on with it. Maybe I should have done that first before making the decision. But it's too late. I'm on my way. I'm not turning back. And I'm not having any issues with the aspects. I'm quite enjoying it actually. I don't think there's a ship in the game that I don't enjoy. Oh, I need to get above the drop point, don't I? I pulled the throttle and tried to go straight into scanning mode, but nope. Need to get above that drop. There we go. Or is it 4 probes? 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Well, I want to get around the side of it anyway. I want to be on the light side of the planet. Whatever that is.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan
Well, that's not going to help, is it? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Yes, I do tend to spend most of my time overthinking things. Making things a lot more complicated than they actually need to be. That's pretty close. I hope I don't nosedive into the ground here. That is very close. That is on. should imagine this would be a very short glide. I don't know why we bother putting lights on these ships, you can never see anything. Okay. Just give me a ship that I can scan this data call from. That's all I'm asking at the minute. Although I can see that from this distance, so that might actually be one. I reckon it is. It is. Right, okay, we're on. We're on. Oh. Right, okay. So before I do anything, let me check my transactions. 155, 223, 138. Shipwreck data package. I think that might be it. I'm not interested in the fines. 144, 506. Let's see. Let's see if it is that. Okay. That's not changed. 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 So, yeah. Don't know. I have no clue what it's for. Oh, okay. I'll restock. Next one. Refuel. So yeah, that made no conceivable difference. So I'll guess the only way I'll find out whether it's worth anything is when I get back. Yeah. Where are I here? So yes. At least I know potentially those ship data calls are worth Pfeffel. So all that other stuff that I accumulated was scanning ships and satellites and the rest of it while I was actually in the bubble on my way out when I was doing the very short jumps. Oh, it's been done. I would like a checkbox if I've actually done a planet. You know, like you've mapped this, you've been here. It'd make this a lot easier. Oh, come on, I'm pointing at it already. You had to give me that extra 20% for no reason. Yeah, I'm also sorry about the caps for the for the title of today's video. It's because I realised I was playing Red Dead Online earlier, and I must have hit the caps lock by accident. And I typed it in caps, and I just thought, sod it, it's in caps. It'll live like that. I just shout, yeah, soldiering on, yeah, we're going. Around in circles while I ramble and forget what I'm saying partway through the sentence. Oh, going too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Thank you, Planet, for keeping me slowed down. I think for today, this will be my last planet. That's me, by the way. Yeah, I've recorded a Red Dead, again that's me, video that I'm going to upload. Tomorrow, just basically just to give it a bit of a break from me crashing into planets. The pings you've heard just then is me asking my friend who I play Sea of Thieves with, would he mind if I recorded us, and he went nope, as he is into his online life. He has a podcast, by the way, called YAML, which can be found on Spotify. It's an interesting listen. I would recommend you go listen and have a think. They like to it's basically him and his other friend. They're of the same age. They're a good 15 years younger than I am, because we are work colleagues, and they're trying to take gammon stereotypes about millennials and pick them apart and prove that they're wrong. And good luck to them, that's what I say. Good luck to them. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. There we are. Yeah, it's definitely worth a listen. Check it out on Spotify. YAML? No, I got it wrong. It's YAMP. That's how crap I can't even remember what it's called. I've listened to several episodes, and I'm a subscriber, and I still got it wrong. Yeah, yamp. Oh, I'm gonna have to apologise to him for that one.
landing gear deployed.
So if you are listening to this, if you ever do listen to this, Matt, I am truly sorry. But you know,
You have entered trespass zone.
ooh,
Trespass zone
that was a bit,
clear.
that was a bit seaty pants. Yeah, well, that's a work thing. But I knew it was close. Oh, jeebus, here we go. Let's shoot some skimmers, make myself feel better. I thought there was one over there, but I couldn't target it. There we go. Oh, there's one there as well. Excellent. Yes, as I was saying it, I was thinking that's not right. That's not right, Bandit. You are getting that wrong. Configurable components. Come here. Get in my belly. Oh, gone past it. Oh, I've got myself stuck. There we go.
Trespass zone cleared.
I have to say, I saw the promotional stuff for Ice Planets again, and it had deep tracks in the snow. And once again, no deep tracks in the snow. For patch 6, I thought they'd fixed all that. Although I have not run across an invisible rock yet, so hopefully they fix that. It's just my terrible driving is breaking my SRV instead. Okay, where's next? We've done that one up. Yep, that one, yep. Yep. Done that one. Haven't done that one. And that will be because that needs doing as well. So we'll leave that for Wednesday. As I said, I'm going to put up an audio video tomorrow. It's not going to be a live stream, it will be a video. I'm not not sure whether I will either live stream or just record the Sea of Thieves. I'll probably just record it because we are very flexible in our start times, but it goes on for a good few hours normally, and it's interesting. It's a very interesting game. Yeah, but I'll just take off, get us pointing in the right direction. So yes, my friend's podcast, which you should honestly go and check out because it's a good concept, and they're doing their best to represent their generation in the best possible light, and I think that should be that should deserve some support. It's called YAMP, YAMP, on Spotify. Yet another millennial podcast, not YAML, which is part of a scripting procedure called Ansible, which we use at work. So yeah, not that, but YAMP on Spotify. Go and listen to it. It's interesting and fun and informative. And I've had enough. I am going to go and have something to eat, and I'm going to go and have a nap because I'm shattered. And with that, once again, thank you for coming along and listening to me just murder everything I'm trying to say at the minute. Being my co-pilot, I really do appreciate the time you take to watch my videos and listen to my drivel. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I will catch you next time on Wednesday.